Hey guys, if you're looking for a quick start guide to help you get into playing War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, you found the right video. Today I'm going to go over some very brief tips that my guildmates and I want you to know that will help you prioritize your growth and ensure you aren't wasting your resources where you shouldn't be in the early game. Tip number 1. Complete the story mode. It is the early source of Visior, which is the main currency used in this game. Each mission drops different job materials, which you will need to increase the job levels of your unit. You don't need to complete all the sub-missions on the first try. Focus on getting just the first time completion rewards. Clearing the sub-missions will unlock the ability to use skip tickets, which are strictly convenience, as this game has an automatic function. Never spend Visior to revive if you happen to fail a map. Just make some adjustments to your team, or better yet, use a companion on your next try. Companions are units from other players that you can borrow to help carry you through tougher missions. I'll talk a little bit more about this later. Tip number 2. Pick your favorite 3 characters to focus on first. Why 3 instead of 5? Solo content uses a full team of 5. However, Duel Arena and Guild War uses 3-man teams. Multiplayer uses just 1. Resources to awaken and limit break units are very scarce in the beginning. Rainbow fragments and orbs are provided to us on a monthly cycle for completing these monthly missions. However, we also get them from event missions regularly as well. Focusing on 3 units will allow you to reach an adequate power level for you to participate and enjoy the event and multiplayer content in the game. The most common question I get asked is, which 3 units should I pick, Baron? There are a multitude of tier lists and unit reviews on Reddit and YouTube. However, every unit is viable given the proper team composition. The story campaign can be cleared with just about any combination of 5 MR units. Some quick guidelines that I tell everybody are: rarity is a benchmark for the overall stats a unit possesses at max level. Slashing type units are the most common among all attack types, which makes it very easy to combo together. It's also not necessary to run the standard healer tank DPS party formation that we all know and love from RPGs. And for those of you who loved him in Max, and of course who doesn't, I'll be leaving a couple links to some amazing resources in the description below. Tip number 3. As you advance in the storyline, you unlock unit shard quests in the world quest menu. Once your favorite unit shard quest is unlocked, you should prioritize completing these quests, as unit shards are required to limit break. This is the primary method of powering up your units, so you want to make sure you're on top of this part of the game. Tip number 4. There's a daily activity that the devs left off the mission list that you should really know about: completing 5 free match battles daily. This is the live PvP mode within the game. It gives you a chance to see other teams in action, which hopefully might provide some inspiration for your own teams. Win or lose, you will receive PvP medals, which can be exchanged for one of the best accessories in the game, the Hermes sandals. The payoff is worth the time investment, so start this grind early. Tip number 5. Buy end grade equipment from the shop. These can all be enhanced to level 30 without the need for additional dropped materials. Level 30 end grade gear provides adequate stats to help you clear the story mode. Crafting recipes require specific materials that you won't have a lot of in the early game. There are quite a few excellent crafting guides that I'll link in the description below. Lastly, Mont and Zazan shards can be purchased with the guild. Make sure you're at least picking up Mont shards whenever you see them. Tip number 6. Visior comes very easily in the beginning of the game with all the missions you'll be clearing, but this well does dry up sooner than you think. The only thing you should be spending your Visior on in the early game are unit shards for your top units. There are many quality of life things you can unlock, such as expedition slots, barrack upgrades, and even consumable items. But these can wait until you figure out your playstyle and how much time you can invest daily into the game. Tip number 7. Previously I mentioned using companions to help you with story missions. Your available companions comes from your friends list, so definitely make sure you have as many active friends as you can. Also, don't be that person who doesn't send friend medals daily. It's part of the daily missions list, and it's only a single click. Not to mention, friend medals can be used to buy unit shards as well. My last tip. Find a community that fits you. War of the Vision's tactical gameplay has a lot of depth and strategy in it. Sharing your passion and excitement will magnify the enjoyment you get from this game 100-fold. Check out the War of the Visions Reddit for some guild recruitment mega threads, or the War of the Visions Discord if you're looking for a guild. And if you still can't find one, the recommended guild system in-game is not too bad itself. There are many strong guilds out there looking to take new players under their wing. Those are the tips my guildmates and I provide to all of the new players that join our alliance to help set them on the path of unlocking the best parts of this game. After you spend a few days getting used to the gameplay loop and pacing of the game, you'll be well acclimated for diving into the many interesting systems within War of the Visions. Drop me a comment if you have any questions on anything I've gone over in this video. I hope this game's meatiness hooks you into joining the community. Bear and out!